Hey guys, how's it going? Here to show you guys how my rapid fire controllers work. This is going to be the first of two videos. In this video we'll show you exactly what it does so you know if you like it or not. And the next video will be if you purchase a controller, you will be able to work the controller. It will show you exactly how to use it and how to do all the stuff. Okay, so I'm going to start off with turning on the controller. Okay, as you can see, that fourth player LED is lit up, which means that rapid fire is on for the right trigger. Now, if I go into a game and then hold down the right trigger, then I will rapid fire. If I want to turn that off, I just hit this little button on the back, okay, and then rapid fire is off with the right trigger. Normal controller. It's like I haven't even done anything to it. Alright, so let me start off a game. Okay, and I'm going to turn on rapid fire. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch modes. And all I do is just hold down that little button on the back for 2 seconds. Ready? Now you notice that that blinked twice. And that means that I'm in mode 2 now. Now I forgot to explain it, but whenever you turn on the controller you'll always be in mode 1. So you never have to worry about, oh, which mode did I end the game in, you know, and all that stuff. So you'll always be in mode 1 whenever you remove the batteries or whenever you turn off the controller. So now I'm in mode 2, and that is a Call of Duty 4 speed, so that is too fast for this game, as many of you guys know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch modes again, go into mode 3, hold on, okay, alright, so now I'm in mode 3. Mode 3 is a slower speed. That's for Gears of War 2. That would work in this game, but again, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for mode 4. Okay, so I'm going to hold down the button again, and you'll notice it blinked 4 times. So that means that I'm in mode 4. Now, I've read that this is the good speed for Call of Duty 5, so let's test it out. Okay, now I'm just going to hold down the trigger, and there you go. And you won't be limited for however long you do it. Sorry, I accidentally let go of the trigger there. Alright, now that was real easy to find. Okay? And the way I found it was actually going into what's called edit mode. Edit mode is real simple to do, and what it does is change the speed of your rapid fire for that mode. Now, as I said, there's 5 modes, and the 5th mode is a Call of Duty 5 mode. So let me switch into that mode, and this is one that I've specifically created to try and fool the game. So this is a little bit faster than mode 4, but let's try it out. So as you can see, it's a little bit faster, and you won't get limited. Alright, so now I'm going to try out the edit mode. In Call of Duty 5 mode, which is mode 5, you can't edit it. It just simply won't allow you to edit because it requires a bunch of different things. It's using different speeds, going up and down to try and fool the game into thinking that you're a human trigger or a human person pulling the trigger real fast. So you can't do that. So let me go into mode 1 just by holding down the button again for 2 seconds. And now, as you can see, the LED blinked once. That means I'm back into mode 1. This is a Halo 3 speed. It's about 12 shots per second, and it works perfectly in Halo 3. Now, I can't use that in this game because it's too fast, and I don't want to get limited in this game, as many of you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into edit mode. Okay? Edit mode is a mode that you can enter to change the speed. Now, the way I just entered that edit mode was by holding down the button on the back for 2 seconds, okay, and then keep holding it down for another 2 seconds. Now, as you may have seen, I switched into mode 2 first, and that is because I hold down the button for 2 seconds, so I'm obviously going to switch into mode 2. But then since I kept on holding it down, the LED blinked once and told me that now I'm editing mode 1. It may seem complicated now, but trust me, you get a hang of it, and it'll become real easy. So, what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to get rid of my grenades here. Alright. And I'm going to press the left and right bumpers. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to increase if I press the right bumper, and decrease if I press the left bumper. So I can decrease the speed, and you can see the LED blinks. I'm trying to show this the best I can here. Now, I'm obviously not going to be able to decrease it enough to fool the game, but let me just keep trying here. And now, if you're hitting the button and you have no idea what you're doing, you can test it by holding down the trigger, and then it'll show you. So obviously I slowed down the speed a ton, and now I'm probably shooting, what, 4 shots a second. Alright, and now all I need to do is press the button on the back, and then I will edit. Actually, no, I will exit the mode. I will exit edit mode. And if I do that, it'll save the speed, and I'll be able to use it whenever I want. So if you're in a game like Gears of War 2, or you just get a new game, say Halo 4, and you want to find a perfect speed for that, you can simply do that by holding down the button, going into edit mode, on a mode that you don't like, and you can edit the speed, and save it, and then use it forevermore. It will be the last controller you will ever need for your Xbox 360. Alright, so next I will go over how to delete that speed. So I just went over and saved over the Halo 3 speed. I didn't want to do that, let's say. I still like Halo 3, and I want to play that game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the edit mode, and then I'm going to reset the speed back to the factory default. Now to do that, I go back in edit mode, okay? You see it blinks twice, and then it'll blink once, indicating I'm now in edit mode, and then I'm going to hold down the right bumper. And then at the same time, I will press the button on the back. Now, you're not going to understand all this fancy blinking stuff, but I'll explain that later. That'll be in the next video, and basically all it's telling you there is the speed that you're rapid firing at. It'll tell you the exact speed. And you'll link up that speed to a table, and then it'll tell you the amount of shots per second. So right now, I just reverted my speed back to the original, and now I'm at a Halo 3 mode. Now it's obviously going to be faster because Halo 3 mode's about 12 shots per second instead of the 4. So let's try it out. Now see, I didn't change modes, and I'm still back into that Halo mode. Now if I start shooting again, I'm obviously going to get limited because I've been going over the amount, and the game's not going to like me for that. So I'm going to end the game, and I'm just going to cycle through the modes one more time just to show you guys how each mode looks. And again, I'm just doing that by holding down this button. That's mode 3. And that's mode 4. And I'm sorry, I lied to you. That was mode 1. I miscounted there. But that's exactly what it does. And I can explain all the modes. The first mode is Halo 3 mode. Okay, and we'll cycle through these again. Mode 2 is a Call of Duty 4 mode. It's probably one of the fastest ones out there, but again, if you don't like it, you can either make it go faster or slower, depending on what you want. Okay, and then mode 3 is a Gears of War mode, and mode 4 is a specific mode that I want in there to tell you guys how to use the controller and all that good stuff. So I'm probably going to have you guys edit that mode, otherwise it's pretty much useless. It's probably about 20 shots per second, and then I don't think that works with too many games besides Call of Duty. So we'll edit it to work with, let's say, Gears of War, even though I already have a speed for that. And then, of course, if I go into mode 5, sorry, I didn't hold down the button. Now mode 5 is speed for this game. It works pretty good, but again, you can edit that speed to make it just about as fast, except the other one shoots in a little bit faster in bursts. And it's really helpful when you're just going around, you're taking those few shots at people, which is mostly what you do. So that would be our rapid fire controller, and stay tuned for the next video. I'll show you exactly how it works, show you some of the inner functions and how you can read the speed and link it up to the table. So thanks guys, see ya.